Welcome back inside CenturyLink Arena. We just finished up Front Street Fights 21, Wyland versus Flores, and it was insane action from the bottom of the card to the top of the card. Leonard Berry here alongside former Front Street fighter and current Bellator flyweight Veta Arteaga. And Veta, we got things rolling right away. Junior Salas versus Bode Berg, and the action came early and often.
Yes, it came by quick. You see Berg go for a takedown. Salas go for his own takedown. Was able to stay on top. There's that takedown.
And both of these fighters were really good at controlling the ground in this fight. But in the end, Salas was the one who was better on the floor.
Yes, he was able to take his back and get that RNC.
He got that rear naked choke locked in. Junior Salas in his MMA debut got the victory. And then we moved into this fight. Anthony Ramirez versus Doug Anderson, and that's all there is to say.
Yeah, ooh, that's what you heard from the crowd too. The crowd went wild after that.
It was certainly the best finish of the night. Of course, we had yet another finish, Alan Ray versus Jared Goring. Alan Ray getting the TKO after this flurry of strikes right here.
Yeah, he wasn't able to take all of those punches all at once. He went from body to head.
Ray was just throwing Goring up against the cage, had nothing to do. Then we moved into the pro part. Steve Southern versus Chase Peel. You were excited for this one, Veta, and it did not disappoint.
No, it did not. You saw a little bit of everything. I'm really happy for Chase to get that W in his hometown. But Southern, he's a great fighter. He came prepared. It just wasn't his night, but
Southern was in control early. He was landing strikes, getting shots on Peel, busted his nose wide open. But in the end, Peel managed to turn the tables. And then we had two decisions back-to-back after getting nothing but finishes. William Dunkel versus Kerry Latimer went the distance, and Latimer, who accepted this fight on a day's notice, just simply didn't have the stamina to keep up.
No, he did a great job in the first round. Oh, did a good job in the first round of taking him down, but he wasn't able to do that in the second or the third. William came back, lowered his stance, looking for uppercuts, and there's William on top. And against the cage again, he was not wanting Kerry to take him down at all.
This was how the fight ended. Dunkel pummeling Latimer, and in the end, it was a unanimous decision for Dunkel's victory. And then the main event of the evening, Quentin Wyland versus the Boise native, Daryl Flores. And Flores looked every bit better than Wyland in this bout.
Yes, absolutely. Even though that head kick landed, Flores would stay in the pocket. He was willing to exchange with them. Threw a couple bodies, uppercuts, headshots. Then went back to the clinch and was able to take him down.
This right here was late in the third round. Flores was just simply trying to finish the fight. He had Wyland on the ropes. In the end, he wasn't able to do it. But the judges still saw fit that he was awarded the victory that he deserved, much to the delight of the crowd. And that was Front Street Fights 21, Wyland versus Flores. Every fight had action. The main event ended up being the fight of the night, Veta. It was just a great all-around showing.
Yes, I was not disappointed. I told you that. You told me something would be wrong with me if I was disappointed, and I was not disappointed at all tonight.
I'm glad that you're not disappointed. And obviously, we have some great fights here. So if you want to keep up with Front Street Fights, you see it there. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat. Don't forget to follow and keep up with all the action. Front Street Fights 22 coming your way very soon. For our broadcast team and Veta Arteaga, I'm Leonard Berry saying thank you so much for tuning in and watching Front Street Fights 21.